Hi, my name is Paul Onu. I'm from DeliverNowNow team. I want to explain how to add vehicles and pricing on the DeliverNowNow driver mobile app. Okay, so first let's look at how to create a vehicle. You have this on your profile. Yes, so profile, documents for your IDs and photograph, then vehicles and pricing, contracts, etc. So let's start with vehicles. Okay, I already added a car, vehicle type, and I will choose a motorbike this time. And description, I can say is a BMW. I'm not sure we use this kind of bikes for logistics anyway. Then registration, BYU 234 VB, anything, Nigeria, states, Bauchi. Okay. Yes. So I have two vehicles now, a motorbike and a black Corolla. Okay, that's pretty much about vehicles. It's very straightforward. Let's look at pricing. Also, I already added a few, but we can just start with a new one. Okay, so the first thing you do to configure your pricing is to select the vehicle type. So let me select for my motorbike, my BMW bike, and let me just explain a few things. So if you click on this yellow light bulb, it pulls down a window that shows a guide. So what we did with pricing is, first of all, we want the delivery partners to set their individual vehicles, individual prices. We don't control prices, so let the market forces control prices. It's good for the customers as well. So you have to benchmark what the market rate is. You have to benchmark what your competition is doing while you're setting the pricing. So because if you're way too high than the rest, then of course you won't get any patronage. Okay, then we also try to break down, create a model for this pricing to make it very easy, and also to avoid one common issue I noticed in delivery logistics, which is the short distance syndrome. What this is about is you could fall victim of getting only very short distances, and the problem is the efforts and time and everything you commit, the resources you commit to make a short trip is more or less the same for a long trip, minus the distance. You have to pick up the delivery, visit the pickup, wait, call, do the actual trip, get to the drop off, call, wait, etc. So it's the same stress and all that. So what we've done here is to create what we call the base distance. So it's like a protection fee. So that's your minimum rate. Whatever happens, this is what I'm charging you. So you could say that for a bike, and it's also very in line with the market rate, you could say that your minimum distance is 5 kilometers. So if somebody sends you on a 2 kilometer run, let's say you set your minimum distance base rate to be 1,000 naira. Yeah, so 5 kilometers is 1,000 naira. Okay, so if you get a request for 5 kilometers, you're charging 1,000 naira. If you get a request less than that, what it means is that you're charging the same 1,000 naira. So if somebody calls you for a 4 kilometer, 3 kilometer, or 2 kilometer, or 1 kilometer, it doesn't matter, you're charging 1,000 naira. If somebody calls you for something more than 5 kilometer, then we have what we call the distance rate. So every other kilometer on top of the base is the distance rate. So for instance, a trip of 10 kilometers is, first of all, you back out the first 5 kilometers, which is 1,000 naira. Then the next 5 kilometers will now be like, I think a typical rate is between 80 naira to 100 naira per kilometer. So if it's 80 naira or so, you'll be getting 400 naira. So 8,400, which is just perfect for a 10 kilometer trip on a bike. So the example we have here is saying 7 kilometers. That means you take off the first 1,000 for the 5 kilometers, then you have the 500 and the 500 for the next 2 kilometers, because the distance rate is 500 naira. So let's do our own. So we can we'll leave this window, it doesn't matter, it's not covering the screen. So our base distance for a bike, our BMW bike, should be 5 kilometers, all right? And our distance base rate is, like we said, 1,000 naira, okay? And our distance rate should be, like I said, it's more like, let's do 82 naira or something like that for the sake of this example. So voila, we have set it up, and it's showing here as a motorbike, 1,000 naira for 5 kilometers. If you tap on it, you'll see the details. You can edit it and save. I don't know, let's change this to 85 naira. Okay, update it, then it goes to 1,000 naira. That's my motorbike. Yeah, so it goes to 85 naira. That's it. And then of course you can delete any pricing. That's so I'll have only my BMW. Yes, and that's it. All done. Okay, thank you very much.